Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Monday morning forecast update. Quite the change for us this weekend with the strong cold front moving through. So we left off on Friday. We were talking about record highs in the 80s, and this morning we're talking about possibility of maybe some sleet mixing in with some light rain that has been moving in. But there's just a narrow window for that to occur between, I would say, 5 a.m. and about 8 a.m. this morning. Once we get past 8 o'clock, the atmosphere will be warming up once the sun is up above us. So very narrow window where we could see sleet, but again, just those little ice pellets could fall from the sky this morning, as we've had the surface observation over in Henderson showing that there is some light snow out there. We know that's probably not snow, probably just some sleet that has fallen there. And again, this rainfall will be pushing to the northeast. So a lot of us will be dealing with this rain during these morning hours between 5 and 8 a.m. and we could see maybe that window for some sleet to occur. In the complication here, the Shreveport radar site is down this morning, and they don't expect it will be back up for a few more hours. So we're looking at the Fort Polk radar here. So again, when we have these winter weather scenarios, not the greatest thing that our radar is down here, but just know there could be some sleet this morning. Don't expect there will be any accumulations. Again, the ground has been too warm here, coming off the warm weather last week for any of this to stick to the ground, but you may hear some of those dings off your windshield this morning, as that could be a few of those ice pellets that make their way down through the morning. Look at satellite and radar together. You can see our disturbance here, which is shifting south along the coastline. So this will be our main push of rain this morning, and it will be very light rain at that, but we do expect maybe some rain will pop up behind this afternoon. Of course, temperatures are everything. I think if we get down to about 35 or 36 degrees, that's kind of the critical temperature for us to maybe see some sleet this morning. And again, temperatures here above freezing in most areas, but when you get the rain that falls through that very dry layer that we have just above us, you get some evaporative cooling. So even though the temperatures are above freezing, that's why we're seeing the potential here to see a little bit of sleet through the morning. And again, just a very cold day today. We won't have as much wind as yesterday, but with the cloud cover out there and no sunshine, it's just going to feel very cold this afternoon, as your highs will wind up in the mid-40s. So looking at Robin's Toyota Futurecast, you can see that morning round of rain moving out, and we expect some of this rain will develop this afternoon as well, so we can't close the door on maybe some light rain through this evening. But once we hit the overnight hours, you can see a slow clearing trend here, and should have plenty of sunshine coming back to the Arklatex tomorrow. But we will start out your Tuesday cold, as we'll be in the 20s and 30s tonight, but we should have a nice warming trend that plays out through the week here. So your Christmas Day as well as Christmas Eve looking very warm, as we'll have highs in the upper 70s. So again, yeah, no chance for snow or a white Christmas this year, as we'll see pretty nice weather through much of the week here. We'll be in the 60s and 70s. A few cold nights to get through, but eventually the overnight lows as we head into Christmas Day at around 60 degrees or so, and your Christmas Day highs in the 70s. Looks like we'll stay in the 70s next Sunday. So if you have some holiday travel plans, great travel weather this week. And it looks like early next week, that's when we'll see our next chance of rain make its way into the region.